Hello, welcome to another episode of For the Record. So this is your news on Spencer suing the estate of Nirvana for the album cover and his quote-unquote child abuse, sexual exploitation, blah 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 blah. I can't say the rest because YouTube will flag it, but you know what it means. I'm sure you've already heard about it. I know I'm late to the party, but let's get into it. So, anyways, Nirvana sued by the baby from Nirvana Nevermind, which is Spencer. Spencer Elden, the man who was on the photograph of the baby cover of Nirvana's Nevermind, is suing the band allegedly sexually exploitation. The cover 4-month-old swimming pool grasping for the dollar bill that's being dangled in front of him from the fishing line. And to be honest, he's still chasing that dollar today. Now 30, Edwin says his parents never signed a release authorizing the use of his image on the album. He also alleges that, that word there, we're not going to go into it. The image exposes Spencer's intimate body parts, display Spencer's genitals from the time he was an infant to the present day. Legal paperwork's been filed in California claim. I don't think he's gonna see a dime from this. I think he's got too much BS out there to be even talking about this in the first place. He's asking for $150,000 from each member, so that would be from Kurt. I mean, not from Kurt, but from like Dave, Grohl, and then Chris, and then Courtney Love, which is the other one. So, even on top of that, I want to get into this little part right here for you guys, and I want to show you this video clip, and I feel like this is why he's not going to get it, because of shit like this that he says, and he's been all over. He's remade this cover like 4 times, mind you. Like, here's, their most recent one. And he was paid to do that, but his biggest complaint is that women will sleep with him, but they won't stay afterwards because they realize he got no money or blah, 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 that he can't take care of them. And that's not their fucking problem, dude. And when you got to sleep with hot women, when let me cry some more. Sorry, dude. Like, why don't you move somewhere else and actually find like a real woman and stop trying to find like an LA woman that's all about money, and like it's nobody's fault. This dude looks like a deadbeat anyways, and he's just wanting money. And the other part is too is he got all hurt because he asked Chris and Dave to go to his art show, and they declined and they never showed up, and he's mad because he never met them in real life, but yet that he's on the cover of their album. Okay, well, and then the fact that he's trying to say all this bad crap about that, which the word that I can't use on here, but to even think that, they would say that and put that on Kurt's legacy is just bullshit. And I feel like anybody can see through his BS. Like, even listen to this clip right here, just real quick.
How do I feel about so many people seeing my penis? I feel that it is pretty cool because, it's the best kind because no one knows about it. You can be in the gym and then Nirvana comes on and then you can't be like, hey, it's me on the, because you're like, it's me, bitches. It's chill.
That's me, bitches. So, first of all, no, that's not you. That's Nirvana. So, it has nothing to do with you. You're just on the album cover. And to be quite frankly with you, I would just be happy to be a part of that whole scene. Like, I wish they would have used my baby image. I wouldn't have fucking cared. I would have been like, dude, I'm on the cover of Nirvana. You know what I mean? I would have been happy about that, to have been a part of, Kurt's legacy and everything that went on to go with that, and how it's like the most iconic album cover of like all time for Nirvana, and that was like their biggest album. And to me, I just frankly feel like this is complete bullshit, and the dude's just mad because he ain't got a fucking pot to piss in, and they ain't anybody else's fault because, you know, obviously he's an artist, but he's a failed artist that doesn't have any money. Okay, well, I don't make money off YouTube, but I don't bitch about it. I go to fucking work every day, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, that's just kind of how I feel about that. I want to see what you guys think about it. How do you feel about this? You know, what do you think about the album cover? And honestly, to be honest, my opinion, they should just take him off the album cover. Just make a new album cover. There's like a picture with like Kurt in the water. They should just change it to that because the album's still going to be the album no matter what. The cover does not define the album. So I just feel like take him off the album cover. Fuck him, you know what I mean? Like, they don't need him to sell an album. He's not the reason they sold so many albums. Their fucking music is why they sold so many albums. It's about the music, not about the fucking cover. Nobody gives a shit about the cover. You should just be happy that everybody knows who you are because of it. And not everybody even knows who you are. It's a picture of a baby. They only know who you are because you make it known. You could have shut your fucking mouth and nobody would even know who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what everybody else thinks. What's your opinion on this? What's your outtake on this? How do you think it's going to go in court? You know, I just seen an article that says they pretty much think that this is going to be dropped before, you know what? And if I was Nirvana, Kurt, you know, not Kurt, but Dave and fucking Chris, or, you know, even Courtney Love, I wouldn't give this motherfucker a dime. You know why? Because he's being a little bitch about it. Now, maybe if he went up to him and he was like, hey, can I get some money from, like, that album cover from, like, years ago? You guys sold millions of copies. Do you think I could get some money? And he had, like, an actual excuse to, like, you know what I mean? He's like, hey, I'm having some hard times right here. Do you think you could help me out or something? But no, he just seems like he's, like, a drug addict, alcoholic. You know, he's one of those quote-unquote artists, you know. He gets fucked up all day and does his paintings and shit like that. Well, I have no sympathy for you whatsoever. But that is the news for today, alright? Hope you all have a great day. I'm sorry I didn't get the live stream last night. I was fixing my camera and my laptop and everything else because, you know, this shit just did not want to work. So I wanted to make sure that I could upload that video for you guys yesterday. Ended up being done like last night at like 2 in the morning. So it's up there now. Final collection, 6 out of 6. It's all done. We're going to get back to the record reviews here shortly. I'll have another one to you guys later this week. And I got more news coming your way. Alright, take it easy. Peace.